Hi Cancer, welcome to May. This is Teresa from Tarot by T. And before I start your reading, I want to go over what's coming up with astrology this month. So on May 1st, we have Pluto going retrograde until October the 11th. Then on the 5th, we have a full moon in Scorpio, which is favorable to your sign. On May 7th, Venus moves into your sign, so love is on this month. May 16th, Mercury moves direct, and Jupiter moves into Taurus, which is going to be favorable to your sign as well, because it's a sextile aspect. On May 19th, we have a new moon in Taurus, and that's going to be wonderful. It's going to be in your friendship sector. And then on the 20th, Mars moves into Leo, and on the 21st, the Sun moves into Gemini. So we'll get into the astrology later. Let's just see, what does Cancer need to know about love and relationships? For the month of May. What does Cancer need to know about love and relationships for May 2023? What is coming up for Cancer? What is coming up? What do my Cancer people need to know about love? What do the Cancer, the crab. What does Cancer need to know about love and relationships for the month of May? I think this is going to be great because Jupiter in Taurus is going to be sextiling Saturn in Pisces. Four of Wands. This is great. Eight of Swords. Nine of Cups. The Emperor. The Knight of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles. The Seven of Swords. The Two of Pentacles. The Seven of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune. And the card at the bottom of the deck is the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so let's see. So Four of Wands. This is a card of success, stability, marriage. You have the potential to connect with someone. If you're not already in a relationship, if you're looking for love, I think it's on this month. If you're in a relationship, you can make it more stable. And if you're looking for love, you could connect with someone that can lead to marriage or commitment. But you've got the Eight of Swords here. This is a card of feeling restricted or trapped or stuck. So for some of you, you may want to reach out to someone, but there's something that's holding you back. Fear. Maybe you're afraid of rejection. You're afraid to reach out and connect with someone. Or if you're in a relationship, you feel, I don't know, I'm not saying that I don't want to say cheating. There's not cheating. But the Eight of Swords is like, you're hesitating to act. You're hesitating to take action. You feel like, I can't move. I'm stuck. I feel like you need to move out of something. But what's holding you there's nothing really holding you there. It's just your fear. Like you need to take action. And I feel like if you do take action, you have the Nine of Cups here. You can create something stable and something that's going to lead to possibly commitment. You have to overcome your fear. Fear of rejection, fear of moving out of your current situation. Because sometimes, we stay in a situation that feels safe. Because we're like, well, I'm safe here and the devil I know is better than the one I don't know. But you're not fulfilled. And all you have to do is walk away and move into something that's really a better fit. But fear keeps you stuck in this situation that's making you unhappy. So I feel like this month, you really need to know what you want and go after it. And don't let fear stop you. Because you have the Nine of Cups here. This is a wish fulfillment. This is saying yes. You can get what you want. You have the Emperor here. I feel like you're going to be connecting. You're already connected with someone that is very reliable. The Emperor could be an Aries, it could be Capricorn, Scorpio, but as a personality type, forget the signs, the Emperor is someone that's very stable and solid and disciplined. Someone who's very organized. It could be the CEO card, the executive card. So you could be connecting with someone who's in a position of leadership. And they're very stable. You have the Six of Pentacles. This is a card of, well, for some of you, you could be helping someone. You could be working in a career like social service or social work or healing, where you're helping people less fortunate. For others, it could be that that you were in a relationship where one person was doing all the giving. Like you might be, some of you might be in a relationship where you feel like, I'm doing all the work, I'm not getting enough back. Maybe you're paying for everything, or you're the one initiating everything, and the other person's not doing anything. So you're not sure. I feel like there's two people in your life. One, you're not sure if you can trust, because you have the Seven of Swords here. That's the thief card, or the card of someone who keeps sweeping things under the rug. Maybe you need to face the truth about your situation. Maybe you're avoiding conflict. You're sweeping things under the rug. You're not confronting things. You're afraid to confront things and resolve them. Because the Seven of Swords can come up when you feel like someone's telling you one thing to your face, but another thing behind your back. Or you feel like someone's not being totally honest with you. They're not telling you the whole story. So you need to look deeper. But I feel like it could be your negative thinking, because it's in their negative thinking. It may not be that the person is like that. It just may be that you're being suspicious, that you don't trust. You're not trusting this person for some reason. But coming up in the future, you have the Knight of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles can represent a relationship at the beginning stages. You could be with an earth sign. You could be dealing with an earth sign. And if you've already met this Emperor, it could be that things are moving very slowly because one of you wants to take things really slow. And usually the Knights, the Pentacles, they don't like to rush into things. So if you're like wanting to rush into something, you need to take it slow. If you're in a new relationship and you just met someone, you may think like, oh, I know this is my soulmate. I want to marry this person someday. Don't rush it. Just take it slow. The Ace of Pentacles, that could be a career card where you get a job. I feel like some of you might be getting a job offer that's going to lead to more financial security, because the Ace is a powerful new beginning, and that's coming soon. And it could come out of the blue. You've got the Wheel of Fortune here. So the time frame of the Ace of Pentacles is December, January, February. So at the end of the year, things will start to heat up. So if you've just started something now, just go with the flow. I think that it's going to lead to something really great by the end of the year, but just don't rush it. Just take your time. You have the Two of Pentacles in your environment. That's a card of juggling. So you might be juggling two situations. Some of you might be, if you're in a dating situation, you might be juggling two people. Maybe you're moving away from the person who was taking advantage of you. Because the Seven of Swords with the Six of Pentacles, some of you might be dealing with someone that's taking advantage of your good nature, of your kindness. You might be going out on a limb or always doing things with this person, but they don't reciprocate. And they could be using you. You may feel like I'm being used, but yet you're afraid to move out of the situation. But if you've already met the Emperor, I feel like it's at the beginning stages. I feel like you're coming out of if you're in a relationship and you're trying to decide between two, I feel like the Emperor, there is someone coming that's going to be more reliable. And you have the Seven of Cups here. This is a card of multiple options. So I feel like for some of you, you may have more than one option. And you may be thinking, I need to release the relationship that's not serving me and move into something more secure. Especially with the Wheel of Fortune, there's going to be some surprises. Things are changing. So I feel like with the Nine of Cups, though, I think they're changing for the better. So don't be afraid, like, oh, things are changing. The Wheel of Fortune means if you've been going through a difficult time, things are going to start to change. And you're going to start attracting the right person. If you've been in a difficult relationship, because like the Two of Pentacles, or a difficult situation, it could even be a career situation where you're just not happy, but you're keeping it together. The Two of Pentacles can mean like, yeah, I'm juggling all these projects, I'm laughing on the outside, crying on the inside. Like you're trying to, like to the outside world, you're trying to say everything's fine, everything's great, but you know inside how you really feel. You may not be happy on the inside, but you're stuck there for some reason. You feel like you're afraid to move out. Don't be afraid to move out. Don't be afraid to claim what you deserve. Don't waste your time. If a situation, whether it's a relationship or even a career situation, if it's not giving you what you deserve or what you need, don't waste your life with it. Go for the gold, because you can have that. Things are moving in a positive direction, but you have to take action with the Seven of Cups. I feel like this is, because the Seven of Cups is in your wish fulfillment sector. And the Seven of Cups is not an energy of taking action. The Seven of Cups is an energy of dreaming about what you want. Like, yeah, I have all these options. I could do this, I could do that, I could do this other thing. But you're not doing any of it. So you're not going to manifest it. You have to take action. So I want to say to you, don't be afraid to take action this month. It will get you what you want. But if you just sit down and if you just sit on, on the sidelines and just dream about the possibilities, they might just pass you by. So it's like, what is that saying? You snooze, you lose. Or he who hesitates is lost. That was another one I'm thinking of. Take action. Go after what you want, because opportunity is knocking. But if you let opportunity keep knocking, it's not going to knock forever. So if there's something you want, go for it this month. At least get the ball rolling. Okay? So let's see, what do the angels have to say for Cancer? What does Cancer need to know? Miracle. Okay, miracle. Dearest one, even if all hope seems lost, let not hope slip away. For I, your guardian angel, am constantly by your side. Surrender all your concerns to me and trust in the healing power of love. Please believe that you are never alone. Together we shall work through each issue or situation which is of concern to you, all healed with the passing of time. Magic and miracles are about to manifest. Especially, you have the Wheel of Fortune. That's like luck out of the blue. It comes, you're not going to see it coming. And all of a sudden, here's this opportunity. But the thing I want to stress, don't be afraid to take it when it shows up. Because you have this fear card here. Stop sweeping your problems under the rug. Like, you might be making excuses for the person you're involved with. Like, yeah, well, they're not giving me everything I need, but, this, but that, but the other thing. When opportunity knocks, please answer. Don't be afraid, because it's going to lead to your Nine of Cups, where you're going to feel stepping into a welcome world. You're going to be getting positive developments. The Ace of Pentacles is something tangible. So there could be a relationship coming that you could really sink your heart into, and it could last. With someone very stable. So don't cast your pearls before swine. Go for the gold. All right. So let's see. Where is this full moon happening in your chart? It's happening. The moon is in the 5th house. So the moon in Scorpio, it's a full moon eclipse, lunar eclipse in your 5th house. That's the house of love, romance, fun, children, creativity. And the sun is in the 11th house of friendship, hopes, dreams, wishes, with Mercury and Uranus. So there could be some unexpected communication coming out. Just having Uranus there at this full moon, something unexpected, surprising. You may hear a message that you never expected to hear. Someone may reach out to you that you never expected them to reach out to you. Uranus always brings what you least expect, but it represents freedom. So, and it's going to happen in your friendship sector. So maybe you hear from a friend you haven't talked to in a long time. With the full moon, it brings things to the surface. It brings things to light. You see the truth about something. And because it's an eclipse and a lunar eclipse, it could be that a female figure can be eclipsed from your life, or it can mean an ending and a new beginning at the same time. But don't think of it as a negative thing. I feel like you have Mars in the first house in Cancer in your sign, and it's trining the moon and it's sextile the sun. It's telling you it's time to take action. It's giving you Mars is giving you the courage to go after what you want. So whatever surprises come out of this full moon through your friend, it could be a friendship that turns into romance, or it could be you hear from someone you haven't seen in a long time and you start to have a new relationship with them, and it gives you the courage. So don't let fear hold you back. I'm telling you, it's time to go after what you want. You have the North Node in the 11th house. That's also, so networking and groups and friends are going to be important this month at this full moon. And it could, and communication, because Mercury's there. And with Mercury being retrograde, you could be reconnecting with people you haven't seen in a while. And it's going to be a positive thing. Saturn is in your 9th house. It's sextiling all this energy, sextiling the North Node, sextiling Mercury. So you could be connecting with someone through even travel or higher education, teaching, learning. Maybe you take a class and you run into someone you haven't seen in a long time. If you're thinking about, taking a class or going back to school or furthering your education, that would be a good thing to do now. Venus is in your 12th house, and it's sextile Jupiter in your 10th. So when Venus is in the 12th, do you have hidden feelings for someone that you're not expressing? You may have an opportunity to connect with someone through your job even, because Jupiter's in the 10th house. Jupiter brings luck and expansion. It also brings a change in life direction. So it could be that some hidden romance, if you reveal your feelings for someone, it could take the relationship in a new direction. Chiron's in the 10th house too. You may have some wounds to deal with around your career and your life path. Maybe it's time for you to expand your horizons and not put up with things. Like if you've been putting up with something that's not fulfilling, but you haven't been, you keep sweeping problems under the rug, it's time to take action and fix that and change that. Whatever you're starting at this time can be in place for a long time. Mars sextile Uranus, it's a great energy because it could bring unexpected developments, but it could also give you the courage to take action and make some surprising changes. Maybe you change the people that you call your friends, or you join a new group of friends, and it leads to, freedom in some way or excitement, where you're doing different things that you never dreamed you'd do before. Then we have a new moon in the 11th house, and that's on the 19th. At this point, Mercury is going direct. And this new moon is conjunct Uranus. So I feel like you have the opportunity to close out a cycle that's not working at the full moon. And then you have the opportunity to have a new beginning at the new moon. And it's in your 11th house. So it's helping you achieve a dream or a goal. If you've had your eye on someone, maybe, you find the right, your soul tribe. Or you meet a person that is starts out as a friendship and it could lead to romance. I feel like you're going to have more courage at this point, at this time, than you have in the past. Now, you may have some power struggles around finances, some financial situation. At this point, there could be maybe a misunderstanding around money or a partner's income. So if you're in a relationship, there could be some power struggles around inheritance, taxes, debts that you have to pay off, because the 8th house, Pluto's in your 8th house, and it's going to be opposing Mars in the 1st. So especially if you're breaking a relationship and you have to divide property or you have to decide on financial matters, there could be some power struggles, and the other person may try to bully you. Don't let them. Venus is in your 1st house. Venus moves into Cancer at this point. It was in Gemini. Now when Venus crosses your ascendant, figure out what degree your ascendant, your rising sign is. If you have Cancer rising, it can bring love into your life. You're attracting love. It can bring a new partnership. And it's trining Saturn, so it can make whoever you're attracting is going to be someone very reliable. You're going to be attracting someone that could be of a different culture than you. You can meet them through travel. You can meet them through higher education. There could be an age difference where one person acts more like a parent to the other. But Saturn represents stability. And whatever you do with Saturn in a favorable aspect is going to last a long time. So you could be meeting someone, if you're in a difficult relationship and you're breaking free, you could meet a new person that you could really connect with that could lead to a commitment. So don't settle for less. That's what I keep telling people. Don't settle for less. If you're not happy in a situation, either fix it or leave it, but don't put up with it. Like, don't let it drain your life. Don't let your life slide away being unfulfilled. Saturn is also sextile Mercury and Jupiter in the 11th house. So the 11th house is Jupiter and brings opportunity wherever it goes, and luck. So your luck is in your friendships and your networking. Get out and socialize. It could lead to you connecting with someone that you could really have a significant relationship with if you're not already in a partnership. I just feel that there's a lot of luck and sudden opportunity coming to you that can bring love unexpectedly, especially as Venus crosses your ascendant and moves into the first house. It can attract a relationship, the start of a relationship, because you're feeling more attractive, you're feeling more assertive, you've got Mars there. Venus and Mars in your first house, you're attracting love. And not only that, you have the courage, because Cancer is usually not very assertive when it comes to relationships. You know, you'd rather someone approach you than you approach them. But with Mars in your sign, Mars is giving you the courage to reach out and not be afraid of rejection. So if you have your eye on someone, if you have a secret crush, if now's the time to go after that person, because you could be successful. The only problems that I see are maybe some financial. If you're in a partnership and you have some kind of money situation between you, you could have some power struggles over the money. Maybe where do we invest our money? Or if you're ending a relationship, you might be fighting over alimony or child support or something like that. Just don't be reactive, because Mars opposite Pluto can be a very volatile combination. Just remember, control your emotions, take a few deep breaths, think before you speak. Don't overreact, because Jupiter is squaring these two planets. So Jupiter wants to ramp everything up. Don't go over the top. Just be calm and just state your case, and everything will work out fine. But I feel like I wouldn't worry about, Cancer is always worrying about things. Don't worry. Good things are going to be happening this month, and it's going to start with these eclipses and the new moon. Things are starting to change in your life in a positive way. Don't let fear hold you back from these new opportunities. So that's my forecast. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, click on the like button, click on the subscribe button, leave a comment. If you'd like a private reading, click on the link in the description box. It'll take you to my website, and we can get you on the schedule. In the meantime, Cancer, enjoy May. I think there's going to be some surprises, but they're going to be good ones. And your life is going to change in a positive way. So like I said, don't let fear hold you back or keep you stuck, because it's time to embrace the new. Okay, so enjoy May, and I'll talk to you again next month. Okay, bye.